The whole family was up at about 3 in the morning. We actually had our cars staged to get out quickly. We had bags near the front door. And I said to my husband, honey, there's something really wrong going on.
I was caught in a landslide. Couldn't move, my hands were tied. Searching for my only, as if it were a trophy.
The kids were running to get their clothes on. As I looked toward the front door, a river of water and mud came through, and it rolled over my dog, and I watched him die. I went under the mud, and I just felt the most pain I've ever felt in my entire life. My leg was trapped on a debris pile. I thought I broke my hip. I was just up on that debris pile, just praying, and I yelled with all my energy, help, help, help. And then I heard someone say, we have a Vic up here.
I was there to help with Kim Cantin's rescue and removal from her debris pile, lift her and get her off. And I was there when she talked about where, she felt her family's kind of came from and the path that they traveled.
I took my arm and I pointed it behind my head, thinking I was in my backyard somewhere, where I pointed. 2 of the firemen, Ben and Andy, went to follow.
And of course, that's where we found Lauren and helped get her out.
My family was torn in two that morning. My husband and my son were killed. There was 23 beautiful souls that died that night. And there's all those people with family that they had a horrible, horrible experience, but so did all of Santa Barbara and Montecito.
Falls apart, we had a change of heart, we're trying.
Everyone had trauma and an experience because of the Montecito mudslide and debris flow. It could be something like mine. I was in it. I lost family members. Other people, I'm sure, experienced it different, where their family members couldn't get to work because the 101s closed and they lost business or they lost their jobs. It will have long-term repercussions, I think, for everyone in this whole community. Everyone's going to be totally different about how we process and deal with it. We don't know what triggers will happen. When they hear rains coming or winds coming, that could be a trigger. It could be an Amber Alert that comes on your phone that sounds like all the alerts we got during the Thomas Fire. Through this whole event, I think all of us in Santa Barbara are going to have after effects of this event, because I think it affected everyone. Everyone's going to process it differently, and there's a lot of help and support. There's counselors at the school, there's Hospice of Santa Barbara. If you're feeling feelings when weather happens, or if it comes on the 1-year anniversary, that's totally normal. And to talk about it with your friends and acknowledge it. If you look for, what could good happen out of this massive tragedy, it's the kindness, I think, that's been generated by people.
It really has brought a lot of us closer together. We know that everyone is coming to our rescue in times of need.